Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, I'm pretty sure y'all see the other nations come to the country and they'll wave their flag and drive around with their flag on their car and stuff like that. And they're proud of their homeland and where they're from and so on. So they like to market that all throughout the United States when they get here. And that's a beautiful thing. I have no problem with that at all. Rep where you're from, enjoy it. That's the pride of being where you're from. My thing is this. What brought you to America if you're so proud about your homeland? If you're so happy and adamant about where you're from? Why did you come to America? Because if I love where I'm from, I'm going to stay at home. And I wonder, did you come to America for what America have to offer? Because at the end of the day, what is the reason to ride around and be proud of your heritage of where you're from, but don't go back home? Yes, America has a lot to offer, but that's based off of the people that are from America. The indigenous Aboriginal Negroes of America built up America, worked years for free in America, and then didn't get the benefits or the proceeds or any payment for doing so. And they can't leave. They can't go and wave the flag of America in another country and be proud of taking part in another culture or taking part in another nation's resources as they wave their flag around, being proud of America in a different country. We can't do that. It's very hard for us to even get out the country and be accepted anywhere else. But for you to come to this country and get the benefits of being in this country based off of the country being established by slave labor, POW labor, and getting an economic flow over the people that actually put in the work in America in order for the benefits to be here in America. And that go for the Ellis Island 42 million people that came here as well. For you to come here and take part in the benefits and then turn your nose up at the people that made it possible for you to have any type of economic floor, any type of economic movement in America, brings about a lot of questions about how you really feel about your own country and where you're from. Because see, when you're proud of your country, you stay in your country and you help build your country up. You help build your country up economically, resource-wise, government-wise, military-wise, medical-wise, you name it. You stay at home and you educate yourself and you use your skilled labor to build your own country up. You don't leave your own country and then get to another country and then say you're proud of your own country when you didn't do nothing to help your country come out of its issues and problems that it may have in the country by being there and helping it build itself away from those problems. You can't say you're proud of your country when you left your country and not willing to stay, put boots on ground, 10 toes down, and do what the Aboriginal Negroes of America did in America in order to make this country the free country that you come to be a part of, in the sense of what free is, if you know what I mean. These benefits that are here in America that are given to the Aboriginal Negroes as bare minimum, and how they're being cheated from the benefits and the opportunities of America that we actually put boots on the ground in order to get for all to take part in. These benefits wasn't given to us easily. Freedom wasn't given to us easily to be able to move around America easily. It was a hard fought real destructive and torturistic reality my forefathers and ancestors had to go through to get us here, literally. And to see all the other nations come here and turn their nose up at us as if we are lazy and we're not trying to take part in the opportunities. We're the ones who made the opportunities for you to come here. And it's mind-boggling to us that you're here, but you're proud of where you left, but you didn't stay at home in order to build up your own country to have the same benefits that you see here in America's, that my people were massacred, slaughtered, Holocaust, genocide, torture, you name it, to have these benefits come about. And even in all that we've been through, we are demonized, hated, and pushed to a level of ghetto slums and hoods based off of lack of resources, lack of economic growth, trickery, lies, and deceit to keep us in the position we are in, as all other nations come and get a leg up, get an economic flow over us. This ain't the first time this was stated. Martin Luther King stated this about the land being given out all throughout the Midwest and West to the Europeans that was coming in at that time. He wasn't the only one that stated this. Malcolm X stated it too, speaking on the basis of how we are in the position we in based off of lack of economics, lack of resources not being allocated to our community based off of the appointed representatives lying to us, betraying us, but getting us to vote for them, telling us they're going to do all sorts of stuff for us, but then in turn, when they get into office, don't do nothing for us. Melk spoke on that majorly. And here we are today. So all I'm saying is, we never left the country that did all these atrocities to us, and yet still we push on. And even though it's 5 to 10% of our people that actually found a foundation here that actually are doing successful in America, based off of having to let some of us in, that the colonizers had to let some of us in order to market as if we all have an opportunity equally. So that 5 to 10% of us that are doing good, the rest of us, we barely making ends meet, you know, but we still push on. We still strive to go forward. And we don't demonize, push hatred to no other nation, no other group, no other community, because that's not in our heart. That's not our spirit. But to see the hatred and the demonization of other nations coming in to spoon off of what we have done, to be able to feed their own off of what we have done, to make it the way you see America is today, is mind-boggling to me. Because if you have such a great higher work ethic than the Aboriginal Negroes of America, then why didn't you stay home and build your country up so that way you don't have to leave your own country, your own land, your own soil, your own resources, your own government, your own military, your own hospitals, your own everything that represent you? Why would you leave it instead of building it up? But yet came to a place where the plate was already with food on it in order for you to eat. Came to a place where the benefits was already set up from another nation of people going through all sorts of toil to get that benefits for you to come here and benefit off of it, and then turn around and give a nose up against those people that open those doors for you to be able to eat away from your own country. I just don't understand it. But hey, this is what it means to be a part of what? The human experience on Earth as a melanated person. Everyone looks at you with the evil eye, even though they got their hand in your pocket, eating off of what you've done as the melanated people. No different from what they say about the resources in Africa. This is just the reality and the thought. Because at the end of the day, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. For that is the question. You let me know. Praise, praise.